Clayton, how gratifying is it to know that you have a 1-2 punch like yourself and Walker Buehler in this shortened 3-game series?
Well, I'm glad Walker's on our team for sure. I think, his stuff speaks for itself, obviously. And, I believe that he'll be able to set the tone tonight for us. And then I'll try and do my part tomorrow and then get to the next round.
The numbers coming in for some of the Brewers' hotter hitters aren't necessarily what we're accustomed to. Christian Yelich, Ryan Braun having a bit of a down year offensively. Your Lorenzo Cain has opted out this year. However, still a formidable opponent. In your mind, what's the best way to attack their lineup 1 through 9?
Yeah, it's this season's hard to judge, anybody, with numbers wise. So still treat them as the good hitters that they are. And, as far as a game plan and things like that, I really haven't looked yet. I'm about to right now, but just going on years past and things like that, facing him in the playoffs in years past, there's, you just try not to make the mistakes, try to limit your mistakes as best you can. And, obviously they're Yelich and Braun there in the middle of the lineup can do a lot of damage. So just try and, attack at the right spots and be ready to go.
I'm not certain if you had an opportunity to see your position player line up today for game 1, but it's really an embarrassment of riches. Obviously, with Mookie leading off, you have Edwin Rios as the DH and all the way up and down. I mean, Chris Taylor's at the bottom of the lineup this year. How much firepower does this group of position players have around you all the time, where it's really quite a tremendous lineup?
It really is. It's, a lot of guys, like you said, we've got, Chris Taylor and AJ Pollock, near the bottom of our lineup. And that's just, AJ had 15 homers or something this year. And CT had an incredible year. And then the guys that, our studs are up there as well. So it really is a very formidable lineup, to say the least. And, the Brewers, we know kind of what to expect. They have Woodruff, and obviously they lost Burns and Williams, but they're going to throw a lot of different arms at us. We're sure about it. And I know those guys will be ready to go.
Austin Barnes will certainly catch you tomorrow. You guys have such a great relationship. You guys are carrying 3 catchers in this wild card round. What have you seen from Will Smith offensively that allows him to be that DH? As we used to know him as a defensive guy, but now it seems like his game has really progressed all the way around the ball.
Yeah, Will's been it just seems like every at bat, and I think he was one of the unluckiest hitters there for that first month or so. And, when the balls started falling like they should, he just exploded. And he has great at bats all the way through. And then he hits the ball hard when he swings. So it's a great combo for us. And, between him and Barnesy, we probably have the best catching combination in the league, in our opinion. And it shows. It's going to show this series.
Clayton, thanks for your time. Good luck tomorrow.
Thank you.
Next question is from Dave Sago.
Hello, Clayton.
Hello, Dave.
I'm curious if you could describe the pitcher-catcher relationship that you have with Austin Barnes. Is it to the same degree that you had with AJ, just as far as him reading you and understanding you in game?
I think Barnesy's been awesome. I've obviously think his skill level speaks for itself behind the plate. His ability to catch the baseball, block the baseball, and things like that. He's obviously the best skill set wise. But there's a relationship there. I've thrown to Barnesy for a long time, just like I threw to AJ, and there's a lot of similarities between the two guys. So I like him. And honestly, Will's been great too. I've loved throwing to Will as well. And so we're in a great spot, myself personally, just as far as our catching group. And, AJ and Barnesy are somewhat similar, but, I can make fun of Barnesy a lot easier. So that's fun.
Everybody's been trying to dissect why you do things this year. Is it as simple as that your body's cooperated with you more than the last couple of years?
Man, I don't know. I really don't know. I wish I had an answer. I'd be able to repeat it better, but I'm hopeful that some of the things that I've done, because I've kind of been beat up in the past, has prepared me to kind of maintain what I've got going right now. So we'll see. I think, every offseason there's different things to tinker with to try and figure out. But as far as the right combo of like trying to find the right things to do in the weight room or in the training room, and whether it be weighted balls or things like that, there's a lot of different things that have contributed to it. And I'm hopeful that, and I'm pretty confident that it will stay for a while. So that's good.
Thank you.
Next question is from Bill Plunkett. Go ahead.
Clayton, tomorrow will be your 26th postseason start. If you could go back in time, what advice would you give 2008 Clayton about the postseason experience?
Oh, that's so deep, Bill.
Thank you, Clayton.
You're welcome. Man, I don't know. I mean, I think experience is helpful. You kind of learn from past success and past failure about preparation and things like that. But as far as advice, I mean, I don't know. I think just try and trust what you've done to be there. I mean, I guess would be the main success. I think maybe at the very early on, you might not trust necessarily the work you've put in or the success you've had before. And you maybe lose some faith or some confidence and things like that in what you've done. So just try to remember that, the process and the routine that's got you here is good enough to get people out in the regular season or the postseason. Maybe that'd be the best advice.
Have there been times during this journey when you strayed from that?
I don't know, man. I'm not going to think that deep with you. I was as good as I could do. You made me think too hard there.
Sorry, I hope I didn't hurt you.
Yeah, a little bit.
Thanks.
Next question is from Ron Kavner. Go ahead, Ron.
Hey, Clayton, when you think about just, there was obviously no guarantee that even one game could be played this year. So just to kind of be at this point and have a chance to be back in the postseason where you guys are at right now, just how nice is that? Yeah,
I think there's definitely some silver lining there. But at the same time, now that we have made it to this point, it's time to go. We want to win. So I think that ultimately getting through that season was a testament to the league. I think from the players to MLB all the way down, to be able to figure this season out in the situation that the world's in right now is a pretty cool thing. And I'm excited for the postseason. I'm excited that we get a chance to, win a World Series, which, like you said, I don't know if I really thought that was going to be possible in April or May.
Thanks.
Next question is from JP. Go ahead.
Hey, Clayton. We got a bit of news this afternoon when Major League Baseball announced that there will be fans in the stands for the NLCS and the World Series in Texas. Do you think, for you personally and for your teammates, that you're so accustomed now to fake crowds and fake noise that introducing fans in the middle of the postseason will be an adjustment?
Probably, yeah. I mean, it's a welcome adjustment, I think, to have some fans in the stands. If we're fortunate enough to get there, it's in Dallas. So selfishly, I like that as well. But it will be different. And I think maybe fake crowd noise and real crowd noise, it might be a welcome adjustment for us. And I think that'd be great, honestly.
Knowing nothing else, just that there will be fans in the NLCS, not in the ALCS. Does the National League team have an advantage going into the World Series because they've been able to play in front of fans prior?
I really don't know. I guess potentially, yeah. But, I think anytime there's fans in the stands, there might be a little bit heightened sense of, just that it's a real game, and it might raise everybody's play just a little bit. So I'm not exactly sure if it's a huge advantage or not, but I think everybody would be excited to have some fans in the stands for sure. Get back to normal.
Thanks, Clayton.
We got time for one more. Go ahead, Bill.
Hi, Clayton. To follow up on the postseason experience that Bill talked about, you've done this so much. What today felt to you like it's postseason, and what, whether it was before you got here or being at the field already, says this is weird, this is just different?
Sorry, I got the second half of that question. What's weird about this postseason? Is that kind of the thought?
Yeah, what tells you it's regular postseason game one, and what says this is completely different?
Well, I think the intent to win and understanding that, you know, it's a best 2 out of 3 series, and this is the postseason will get us going enough to where, regardless of how weird it is because of COVID, because of all the, you know, new rules and regulations and protocols and things like that, at the end of the day, it's still a baseball game, and we still want to win the game because we want to win. And we have a great team, and we want to continue to play. So I think anything weird will be overruled by just the fact that we want to win in the postseason.
Thanks, Clayton. Thanks, everybody.
All right. Thanks.